Hi there, friends. How's it going? My name is Rabbit, and thanks for joining me for episode number 98 of Let's Blindly Play Through Romancing SaGa Minstrel Song on the PlayStation 2. In our previous episode, we took on Strife, and although it was a bit of a struggle, we were successful in being able to defeat him and defend the Diamond of Darkness. So, surprisingly, we were able to keep it, which I was not anticipating. It's still there on Gray, but Marina gave us the Nymph's Bangle as a result of us completing that quest for her. So I don't know if I might have messed something up by equipping it onto Gray before we exited Yukom's underwater temple and, kick-started that whole fight with Strife and everything. I'm not sure what was really supposed to go down there, and if in exchange for the Black Diamond, to Marina, we would have gotten maybe some extra jewels and some other things, but this is how it worked out, and I am not redoing that temple, that is for sure. So this is what we've got going on. As you can probably see already, I did do a little bit of sprucing up of people's things. I'll let you take a look at some of our stats, and you can just do the comparison of where we were in our last episode to where we are kind of here. Actually, I didn't change anything on Gray, so I guess I can highlight that for you, that I did do some tempering of John's fashionable helm, so it's in a little bit of better shape compared to what you guys saw at the end of episode 97. We did, or I shouldn't say we, it was me. I tried to spare you guys from watching me do all of that drudgery, but I ended up sprucing up the Battle Mage armor for Miriam as well, so she is sitting pretty in that camp. And then Diana's Conqueror gloves got a little bit of a boost as well. I'm pretty sure I only used my tempering materials. I don't think I tapped into anything that the blacksmith actually had. I know I used my tortoise shell. I used one vermilion, maybe two. And that, I think that was it, because I really only tempered 3 things. So that's everything that went down without you guys. What we had kind of been discussing towards the end of our last episode is that we're reaching a point where we're kind of running out of quests that are, I don't know how to really describe this, because we do have quests that provide some level of guidance, so it's not quite accurate for me to say that we don't have any quests that are clear, but all of the quests that we kind of have queued right now are really just rumors, so we don't fully know exactly where we need to be going or what we need to be doing to keeping things kind of moving forward. So I figured, as a nice way to just end this fairly robust recording session, we're going to do a little bit of shopping. We're going to spruce up our team a little bit. We're going to go and talk to the minstrel in a couple different towns just to see if he has anything new to share with us, because we've seen before that as we've kind of gone through quests and done all of that good stuff, he'll end up with new stories to tell, and that hasn't taken place in quite a while. So let's see if now is the time, and it may not be. It also seems different towns will trigger him talking more so than other towns. I don't know if we've ever received a story from here, but we certainly, I think, could use one. It's been
Honorary Knight, I've been looking for you.
Who are you?
What's wrong?
Lord Theodore has led an army against Lady Flamar at Weiserheim. In response, Lord Heinrich is now preparing to face him.
What?
The Knight's dominion will be split in 2. Only you, Honorary Knight, can prevent this tragedy from happening. You must go and help, please.
Okay. Is that it? Oh, he was like hesitating before he left. We were staring at each other for a moment there. Like, I don't know what you want me to say, but is that another quest then? Wow, you guys. Let's just have a round of applause for this game. I literally just finished talking about how I feel we're running out of things to kind of point us in a particular direction regarding resolving quests. And here we go. As we're making our way out of Bruel, we're approached by a guard regarding, I guess, Eugenstadt and Theodore. Why would he attack Weiserheim? Theodore wasn't Theodore the one that imprisoned Raphael? So Theodore's not completely of sound mind, I think. He's a little crazy, but I guess this whole area takes being a royal knight or a guard hella seriously. I could never get behind any of their mantras, but okay, I see you, nice mustache, but we're not gonna start another quest now. We have wrapped up so many episodes, and I think we really do need to be approaching the end of this so that we can hop into our other game in our Let's Play rotation. So we're still going to stick to our guns and just do a little bit of meandering through the various towns here in the Befall Empire, and maybe... I don't want to even get this started, because watch this be its own, oh my gosh, just spiraling out of control set of fights and drama and all that other good stuff. Oh no, we're not doing this. We are going to Melvir. Game, I can't keep doing this with you. But honestly, you guys, it's right when I think, okay, I don't know what is left for me to do or where I can really go. It's like the game hears me and says, oh, I see you, Rabbit. Check this out. Bam! There's some drama happening over here. Bam! There's other stuff going on over here. It's like, game, slow down. What the heck?
This is the Melvir police
Maybe
station.
I'd like a little peace and quiet sometimes.
Thanks for reporting this.
Reporting what? Reporting what? What did I report? I really don't know. Oh, maybe we reported... You know, I really don't know what he's referring to, unless... It's... No, what did I just report? Maybe it was regarding everything that was going on in Orifont? The mine assaulted? No, I didn't report anything to you, but okay, I was just here to see if you had anything to report to me, because I'm ready to go and kick some more butts. Not yet, of course, but I'm ready to at least cue some butt kickings for the enemies. Let them sweat a little bit. They'll know that I'm coming. First things first, though, friends, we have been talking about it. It's time to do it. Claudia is about to level up. She's going to be a level 4 ranger, or at least I think she should be able to. We have quite a few jewels. I know martial artist is going to take way too much. I think it's 2,000 some jewels. I could be wrong, but I remember it being just an exorbitant amount of jewels in order to increase that class level for John. So we're gonna stick with Ranger here, and this will just bolster her stats as needed. And we still have a few left. So level 4 in bow, level 4 in terology, and level 4 in search. That is great. John, I wonder though, you know what? No, I'm gonna save my jewels, because where we're at now, I think in a perfect world, I would really like to get martial artist to level 4. Even though I feel like John rarely even gets to use this because he's always stuck being support. But he and Claudia, I kind of spread them almost a little too thinly. And I don't mean that to say that neither of them are potent or really represent their specific class as well in terms of what they bring to the table in combat. But, Claudia does so much damage offensively, and then she can recover us from a lot of damage that we've taken. So in that sense, I feel like sometimes I don't use Claudia as offensively as I should be, and that's certainly the case for John, where he gets stuck a lot playing second party healer to Miriam, and I don't know if that was really the way to go, but I guess it works out having someone be wholly dedicated to magical arts, and then having someone dedicated wholly to physical damage, and then having maybe 2 people that can kind of fill in the gaps of whatever you need depending on the opponent that you're facing. So there was definitely a method to my madness, but I just don't know if it kind of came out very well. But again, we're going through this blindly. It's not going to be perfect, and I'm sure there are far, far, far superior ways of optimizing the characters than what I've even chosen to do. So, Diana is another one, that Rosalian officer. Maybe this isn't the direction I should have gone with her. I maybe should have focused more on aesthetic, or maybe I should have kept her as a Rosalian Lancer. I think Rosalian Officer seems so good, though. Having someone that, when assuming a defensive stance or defensive mode, that they can tank so much. I don't know, that sounds really good on paper, but again, it's probably just me, and it feels a little underwhelming because I screwed up somewhere in terms of how I was scaling her. Anyway, all of that aside, we now have Claudia as a level 4 ranger. So yay! Good job, Claudia. So proud of you, girlfriend. We'll do a little bit more shopping as we round out this episode with our final 10-ish minutes. We can get some more spells. You guys know we've got money for days, so we might as well use it. No point in hoarding it. It's not like it's going anywhere. And it's not like we've invested it anywhere and happen to be accruing interest. So,
Hello.
let's see what magic goods he has. Oh, he has a hat. Oh no. Is this gonna be better than Oile's hat? I don't remember what Oile's hat does, but Miriam's got the aquamarine, so we're back at this again where I don't know if I want to be replacing faith stones. I don't know. That might be a mistake. What on earth? Cyril's bracers, an armlet made of blessed wood, grants immunity to curses, and then it increases willpower. And it's strong against status ailments. I think Cyril was the tree we talked to, the god of the forest. I wonder if I should grab these for Miriam. I mean, the steel gauntlets are nice in that they give her a lot of defense, but this strong against status ailments crap, we've seen this with these rings that I picked up in Yukom's underwater temple, and I was talking all kinds of smack, but then they're worth a lot of money. So, I don't know. Maybe that's something else I should consider, is getting rid of some of these. Well, this says it's strong against status ailments too. But maybe, friends. And I've got Strom's ring on. I wonder if I am kind of screwing up here by not using these. I don't think charisma is that important of a stat for you. Compassion, that's for healing. Why don't I do this? Why don't we, because I think charisma affects illusions. Isn't that what we saw? I think so. Hold on. No, it would be in spells? No. Maybe I just need to take quick help and stop going from menu to menu. So charisma, yeah, it affects illusions and whatever charm is. I don't even know what that is. I guess maybe you can confuse the enemy. That might be what charm is. I'm not too sure. But we don't really use illusions, although we do have some people with illusion spells. I think for sure Miriam has an illusion, and maybe John? Don't hold me to that. But anyway, so willpower and compassion is really where I should be looking. And intellect, of course, is nice too, since all three of those affect our magical damage as well as our magical defenses. I don't think, though, any of those rings that we have, they're all charisma, right? So, with that in mind, I actually could sell these. Well, that one's charisma, and then these two are compassion. So maybe I'll give this to... See, I don't want to get rid of this off her, though. It's too good! The defense that you get from this Guardian's ring? But these other rings, though... I think maybe John will take one of the rings. I mean, it deflects incoming attacks. I hate lowering his defense, but if it protects against status ailments and it increases compassion... John, do you want the gold ring or the silver ring? I can see him looking great with gold, but I think silver will kind of go with his whole color scheme here. So energy attacks is also what it protects. Oh, so that one doesn't actually protect from status ailments. I should probably read the whole thing. This one protects against status ailments. So John, here you go. You're going to be going with the more gaudy shade with your color scheme here. And I think everyone else is going to be just fine. So unless I really wanted to get our girl, but see, she doesn't really benefit from either charisma or compassion. So, and then the pearl ring, strong against electricity. Yeah, I don't really think that's gonna matter either. So we'll leave it like this. Sorry that we nerfed your physical as well as magical defensive, John, but I think this is gonna be okay. Let's sell. Uh-oh, it's not at the bottom. I guess I must have gone ahead and switched that up a little bit. We'll get rid of that ring of protection. We're not gonna need it. I'll keep the silver and pearl rings because who knows, maybe I'll fight a boss that ends up absolutely destroying me and I decide to redo it, and I don't know, they did a lot of energy attacks or electrical attacks, so I'll then put the ring on whomever got focused the most and tended to die a lot in that that fight. I don't know if that's gonna happen, but you know, it's good to just kind of think about it. So, back to what I was originally doing. I think I will go ahead and give this to Miriam. Even though it's gonna suck losing those steel gauntlets, I think, but does that strong against status ailments, does that description stack? That's the question. So if, let's say, Miriam had a ring that is strong against status ailments, is that multiplied by then adding Cyril's bracers? I really don't know, but I can't help but feel like this is going to be better for her. I mean, it grants immunity to curses, and then there's more willpower increase. So we're just gonna get it. She doesn't need steel gauntlets anyway. That's a little absurd. What are you doing wearing gauntlets on the battlefield, Miriam? Come on. You are a mage. Too bad though, I did spruce those up, but it's all good in the neighborhood. Because what do these even bring up? It's just strong against slash attacks, but it decreases dexterity. So these are fine, but they're not amazing. We want a remarkable set of armor for Miriam. She's a lady that defines, or demands, and she defines beauty and elegance, but she demands only the finest equipment. Let me see. The bee spangles are still pretty good. I'm not gonna switch these out since they increase vitality. This is what I get for trying to look and talk at the same time. I'm not really seeing. And then yeah, the steel gauntlets we got rid of for the Conqueror gloves.
Hello.
Okay, so now we will go ahead and sell the yucky steel gauntlets. They're not even that fantastic. And that's really it for the equipment he has. Let's see what magic. Yeah, see, Claudia knows illusion. So, you know, maybe this is something else I could do, is put some illusion spells on her. But I don't see why I would, other than we could. But is there a reason for it? I don't know. I mean, hypnotism. Oh, so this might be charm. The illusory sheep unleashes a sleep attack against all enemies within the area of effect. It sometimes puts enemies to sleep. But again, I think this is just further diversifying Claudia in a way and a direction that I don't really want.
How can I help you?
So, I'm not really interested in going in that direction. Oh my god, a bejeweled ring? A ring adorned with a magic-resistant gem. Increases int, and it is strong against fire, cold, electric. Oh my goodness. And energy attacks? That's 10,000 gold. What on earth? I mean, that's pretty nice. That would be really good, actually, on Miriam. And then Diana could get the Guardian's Ring. But I don't know if I'm ready to drop 10,000 gold. 10,000? I mean, are they tripping? That's a lot of money, you guys. And I'm not made of money over here. I do have a lot because we stole Galahad's Ice Sword. But who knows what's left to do. And there might be a point where we're going to need some of this money. So no, game, I don't think so. Nice try, though. I do appreciate you thinking of me and offering that. I wonder if it became accessible. What is this? Is that the library? Yes, it is. I wonder if it became accessible because our favor with... Yeah, no one is up here still. That is so weird. So are they just permanently gone? Or maybe I messed something up. I don't know. They left during the pirate invasion quest and then they never returned. So either that's a glitch or it's intended and I didn't remove the pirates quickly enough. I don't know. I guess I did make a beeline for the palace. So maybe I was supposed to go over there and save some of the shopkeepers. I don't know, but sucks to be them because I can't really do anything about it. Oh, John, there's more that you could learn, but I'm not really bringing up a lot of magic for you. Oh, I could be getting these for Miriam though so that she has more things to combine for synthesizing, but again, we saw what a mess that was for me. I wonder if I should have had 2 spellcasters, because kind of how it is right now, I have 1 really, and then John and Claudia do so magic damage, and then really Diana's only magical prowess is seated in her ability to kind of bolster her own defenses. And then Gray doesn't do any magic at all. Because some of these sound really nice, like fire all of your stars into an enemy. Ooh, I'll let John fire some stars into me, if you know what I'm saying. Strike your enemy with rays from the earth, sometimes paralyzes. Like, that sounds great, but I just can't justify it. Maybe for Claudia? But no, she's only, it's Terrology that really is what's rocking her world. And then for John, I focus mostly on, I guess Aerology has strength and pull, and then Hydrology has all of his heals. And then, yeah, there's no cosmology for Miriam at all. At all. She is not really having that. I don't have anyone that knows necromancy. I don't think I've even seen that yet, so where could that be found? Maybe it's one that you discover later, or it's like a secret class. I don't think I found it. And I've been pretty much everywhere, haven't I? Huh. Maybe not. I don't know. So there you go. There's still stuff that I haven't even uncovered, and we're like, I saved at the end of our last episode, and we're like 44 some hours into this, and I still don't even know what's going on with one of the magic classes. I've never seen a temple that offers it. I've never done anything with it, so I guess that's something that we might uncover, or it might be something that on my own later on when I'm doing round 2 of this game, I'll find more about that. Who knows? So summon elemental. I wonder if those count as illusions, or probably not. Probably not at all, actually. I mean, we could get this for John, but no, I don't think that's really necessary. Alter the fabric of time to cause the turn to end? What? Whose turn? Freeze time. Cause effects that change over time to continue for a while. What? So, cause effects that change over time to continue for a while. This is some next level shit that I am not ready for. I'm sorry, game. I gotta go. I cannot even wrap my head around some of these spells. Alright, well, we really only came to Melvir. I guess the last place for us to really go here would be, well, goodness gracious, I guess just the pub, because all of the shopkeepers are gone, and that even includes the innkeeper. He's not out here. So you can't even stay in the inn upstairs anymore. Isn't that a little crazy? Or am I the only one who finds that strange, that they just disappeared, everyone upstairs? Oh, what is this? Orifant attacked. One of the men never made it out? What? I already took care of Orifant. Right? Unless there's another quest for Orifant? Finding the Faithstone's temple tours? Theodore's Madness, Unlucky Woman, Fairies Grove. This is not a thing, game. I already did this. Is it a request? I don't know what it's referring to at all. Unless it's the mine assaulted again? Is that what it's talking about? The mine assaulted. No. What is this? I don't know what this is referring to, but I guess we need to go to Orifant again? You guys, what is this?
Do you want to dismiss?
No, I'm not interested. Do you have a story?
Players?
Is he gonna tell us any tales, or is this just no longer going to be a thing? I guess not. That is so crazy. So do I need to be going back to Orifant too? But there's no new quest for this. Y'all, I don't know. I think we just gotta call this an episode. Oh, we never went to Yowville. Oh dear. I guess there's not really a need for it. We probably got everything that we can really get. Let me just scan my stuff one more time. Yeah, I think Scarlet Robe, Moonstone. We could honestly bring up Claudia's. I think her body armor could probably go. I think Gray is fine. He's got everything he could really have right now. We need more weapons, I suppose, is the only thing I'm really thinking of. Like, I really think Diana needs a better harpoon, or I should say a better lance, but she's not really even in the position to use her lance. if you guys do recall, you can check positions here. So her harpoon's not that effective up front. Her short sword was great, but we don't use short swords on her as a Rosalian officer. So she would need to be kind of in the middle for the harpoon to really be effective. But then we see that Warhammer kind of drops significantly. I shouldn't even say kind of, it does drop significantly. And then her longsword drops significantly. So it's not even probably worth it for me to buy her a harpoon. If I find one, that's great. You know, of course I'll equip that to her. So maybe I just need a better mace, and I need a better longsword on her. And her equipment is okay, as long as we're keeping the blue elf on her. Eventually that'll need to go, but not now. And yeah, everyone else is taken care of. I think John's fine-ish, and Miriam's fine-ish. So I think outside of weapons, and we really only need to worry about weapons for Diana. Everyone else is sitting pretty in that regard. So why don't we go ahead and just call this an episode? I guess technically we have 2 quests, question mark, that we can kind of kickstart our next batch of episodes and episode 99 with. We know for a fact that we need to go to, was it Weiserheim? Well, that's where he's attacking. So our source was Eugenstadt, but the guy came to us in Bruel. So why don't we go to Eugenstadt, see what's happening there, and then I suppose we'll head straight to Weiserheim and see if we can figure out what the hell is going with Theodore and why he is such a freaking nutbag. But that doesn't make sense that he would attack Weiserheim, because I think they were allied. That's my understanding, but you know, I can't even wrap my head around the story that's going on anymore. There have been so many little subplots and tiny mini quests kind of going on that I really don't even know what the big overarching plot is anymore, other than we're supposed to be defeating Sarween, but we've only taken on some of his henchmen. Like, we haven't even seen Sarween, or, well, that's not true. I think when we first started, we defeated some people that were trying to summon him back under Melvir, but you know, whatever, y'all. I cannot understand everything occurring right now. So, as I was starting to say, when we kick off our next recording session, and specifically episode number 99, we are going to, I guess, go to Orphant first to see what's going on, since the cop here, the police officer, said something weird about us reporting something. And then when we went upstairs and looked in the pub, we saw that little posting about Orphant being attacked and someone not making it. So we'll just go back to Orphant, see what is happening there, and then once we've exhausted everything going down in that little tiny mine town, you know, for a place that's super small, they certainly have a lot of drama always going on. Maybe they should do more than just mine. They probably need their own task force, because it's just Hot Mess Express over there in Orphant. Anyway, I digress. We'll go over there, tackle whatever's going down in Orphant, and then I guess we're gonna just head on over to Eugenstadt and, you know, keep on keeping on. As quests pop up for us, we'll just keep pursuing them. So until then, everyone, take care, be good, and I, your host Rabbit, greatly have appreciated having you along, not only for 98 episodes of this blind Let's Play of Romancing SaGa Minstrel Song, but for another recording session and another episode where, admittedly, we didn't do a whole lot other than shop till we drop and spruce up a class for one of our party members. So thanks again and again, and I look forward to seeing you once our other game in rotation has rolled out its batch of episodes from my upcoming recording session for it. So I'll see you guys in a couple of weeks. Take care until then. Bye-bye.